If it wasn't for modern medicine, what killed you? Dysentery. Most people back in the day died from diarrhea alone because it would fuck up the inside of their intestines and ruin their water retention, i.e. you dehydrate faster and easier and can't drink enough to fix it, which gives lighter diseases like the flu a chance to go for the kill. The funniest thing about the disease is the fact that it ravaged human populations for eons, and the solution is fundamentally Gatorade. It was comprised of readily available resources we always had access to, but it wasn't until relatively recently that we had a strong enough understanding of nutrition, the human body, and medicine to realize we could literally just slap some flavored saltwater and electrolytes together and help somebody. Appendicitis. The 9-pound baby with a 13-centimeter head who got stuck in my pelvis and had to be surgically extracted. Peanuts. What are some signs you should not become a parent? If you do it in the hopes of saving or advancing your relationship, or if you wish to compensate for perceived lack of personal achievements. If you can't look after yourself first. You view your child as a mold in which you can shape, alter, and control, pinning all of your failed aspirations and ambitions on them and forcing them to be something they are not. Rather than acknowledging your role as a guide, motivator, and a pillar of support to help them discover and forge their own identity and loving them even more because of it. Not wanting kids. What is incorrectly perceived as a sign of intelligence? Being the loudest person in a group. Confidence. The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, but wiser people are so full of doubts. Bertrand Russell. Being elected to public office. Being able to solve a Rubik's Cube. Wearing glasses. I was led to believe by Hollywood that every female scientist was a hot woman in glasses and a lab coat. What is something an ex gave you that you still have? Amazing love letters. She was a beautiful writer. I haven't looked at them in a long time, but I like that I have them as proof that I could be loved like that. Still have a great wallet from 14 years ago? That my ex gave me. Probably the only thoughtful thing she ever did. What's the biggest red flag you ignored? I'm not in a good place to be in a relationship. Yeah, I probably should have listened to that one. She had astronomically bad luck. She had been falsely accused of plagiarism and kicked out of college. She had a DUI on her record even though she wasn't that drunk, but the breathalyzer was miscalibrated and they mixed up her blood sample with a different DUI arrest. She got fired from her job for stealing when she didn't actually steal but got set up. Everything just went wrong for her. Or maybe, just maybe, she was a huge asshole who couldn't own up to her own shit. She told me every guy she dated broke up with her. I eventually found out why. He never apologized for anything. Even stuff that was 100% his fault. But my dumbass would have to apologize for everything, even stuff out of my control. My younger brother killed my pet hamster because I accidentally broke his Power Ranger he left on the floor, under a blanket. He told my mom that he didn't see the hamster when he was getting up to get a drink and accidentally stepped on it. He's now 3 years into his 7-year sentence for accidentally hitting and crippling someone with his car after having an argument with them. I always just chalked it up to him being a huge dick, but now I realize he's a low-key psychopath. Bro, that's not a low-key psychopath, that's a straight-up textbook psychopath.